Welcome back once again to this second part of our chapter on indigenous herbal medicinal treatment by Mr. Banabas Nongbri. In this second part, the topics that we will bring to you are on the disease, diabetes, heart problems, unconsciousness, and acidity. We all know that diabetes cannot be cured permanently, but blood sugar can be controlled to a certain level. But Mr. Banabas has claimed that he can cure it permanently with ease by following his instruction and by taking his medicines. We have met some patients who has been cured from diabetes, and let us see now.
Chang da vai la pas this can la Israel skyling klem lap.
Initially, I was having a lot of problems. I had been taking medicines from lots of doctors everywhere, but could not find any solution. After medical tests was conducted in one hospital, and it was found that I had diabetes. It was at that moment that I remembered Mr. Banabas Nongbri and went straight to him for herbal medication. I had taken for 1 full year from him and get it cured. Now I am eating rice, potatoes as usual and no adverse effect. I am alright now. We also met this lady who has been cured from diabetes under the treatment of Mr. Banabas Nongbri.
Ha kajing siam jonga kajing pangsini kadon arjan kajing pangsini stem bat kajing pangsini yong kine baro arteli kidon hala kajong kajing kita ya kamet jungubrio.
According to him, there are 2 types of diabetes and they have different effects on the human body. Diabetes starts from the digestive tract, which later spread to the bloodstream and began to affect different organs. It brings out different symptoms like yellowish of the skin, inflammation, tingling sensation, numbness, dizziness, swelling, blurriness of the eyesight, acidity, etc. He treats with his self-made herbal medicines to strengthen the digestive tract and to purify the blood. And it takes about 1 year to heal permanently from the disease.
After the patients have claimed that they have cured from diabetes, and Mr. Banabas has just told us that how diabetes begins in our body and it can be cured. We pray for Mr. Banabas to be successful in treating more diabetic patients. We now go to the next disease relating to heart problems. Heart is the most important organ of the body. It pumps the blood, which is called the stream of life in our body. We met many patients with heart problems, but we will show you only a few of them who has been healed and cured by Mr. Banabas Nongbri. So let us see what those patients say about their sicknesses.
ya da ya kata ke jing krisna na ko si
Hoi.
kimla te umara ku pin da chin krim
Hoi.
da ka won je ru
Hoi.
na la po chin krim ta ki le kata ka tes pengen nama ba la tho report mara ko ta
Hoi.
la po chin krim ki la le ka tes te ki ong hap shin
Hapsna. Hapsna you eh.
ya ukulong sna don jing pe ni kulong sna te la le ai sa report mara.
The girl was having bleeding problem from the nose and mouth since the age of 6 years. They took her to the nearby public health center and there was no help. The doctor advised to go to a better hospital, Negrims. And there, the doctor said that the heart has to be operated because there was a hole in the heart. The cost of the operations would be around 40,000 rupees. So, they could not afford to meet that expenses. They tried the herbal medicines of Mr. Banabas Nongbri, and after consuming for almost 1 year, the heart was healed. Then they went back to the hospital for a medical test, and it was found that the heart was healed and all right.
Hoi. Hoi.
The wong don kam sna kal abia.
I sitom kumno.
Istam pay thluk long sna.
I pay tliuk long snam. Long kumno fitip I pay tliuk long snam.
Ba ngi let score. Ta ki lap score ki ong dan jing thot. Ta ki phat let shalom mali. Ta ki sa pha pat sha pot ni kriam kan phat skai nei.
Hoi.
This girl was also having a hole in her heart. She was feeling weak and dizziness and could not walk even for a short distance. The teachers of her school, after they saw her condition, they advised her mother to take to the hospital. The mother took her to a city hospital, which then referred to a bigger hospital, Negrims. After the test was conducted, it was found that there was a hole in the heart. These are the reports about the diagnosis. They told her that only operations can be cured. But her mother was hesitated for the operation and tried herbal medicines from Mr. Banabas Nongbri. After 2 years of treatment with these medicines, it was found that the heart was healed and all right. Now she can walk for a longer distance, she can play and run without any tiredness.
Mental aku dah benar fiong. Ladi.
La asnem.
La asnem. Asnem pendi kita wajong ibahe. Ti ni kelong ilala banya. Ti kemud ilayo ke jingkot kan. Ti li school.
Ta la la.
Oh, setenat dah kan kita. Tenat pergi kendut pi. Mah. Dah aku boleh. Aku boleh mah nang. Oh ini bapak kelong senam. Kan senam pi tip kata. Apa widap kan senam pi tip.
Ndak khát san mà vậy thì bừa khát san
Khasan senam. Kerja you shuai kata.
I stom
This boy was having fever frequently, so they took him to a healthcare hospital, and there they found that there was a hole in the heart. They advised her to take him to Christian Medical College, Belor, for better treatment. They agreed to go, but after they heard of Mr. Banabas Nongbri, they decided to try his herbal medicines. So the boy was treated with his medicines, and now he was cured.
Kapal bapi lap utak jikstom ni kesedang kamu jikstom jopi.
Tam con sulang so kendek sulang thai dalit layak lenti kejaru long thai kendek bhai sedam to bunsin sat kelon tibru sure to hadin den pat ngalek chim dawai ngalek chim shwa na lek miseng to lek saang to arsi ki wan to we doktor badai ka nomor sisi balang sat wan doktor
doktor Balapas bon nasar
doktor hospital te adin pat lawan to wan suwan kata kini kipang badan jimpang kelai to ai to inject pat ti brush urem long brush ure te hadin pat ngaong ya mi no mo nang nem to sure le pat sha na sarat to le chana sarat misa ste yo ngaong pas kaning no mo kamlap jimpang ba do jimpang kumno te hadin pat
I always had palpitations and sometimes I fall down unconsciously. I went to allopathy doctors and they diagnosed me with a kidney problem. They gave me one injection and I became weak and then was unconscious instantly. Then after, I found no relief from that doctor. I went to hospital. I was admitted there and stayed for 1 week and they diagnosed me with a kidney stone. They gave me only a vitamin syrup and discharged me. Then after reaching home, I heard about Mr. Banabas and I went to his clinic. Inside his clinic, while I was waiting for my turn, my heart beat faster and become unconscious again. I was taken to his chamber and after the checkup, he said that I was having a heart problem. He gave me medicine and after that, I felt relieved and as the time goes on, I was becoming comfortable. Now, I am perfectly alright.
Halor kejing pangklong snam ngashamba babun rukom kidakishin kom kejing thaj.
According to Mr. Banabas, he found many different types of heart diseases with different symptoms like weakness, dizziness, palpitation, nose and mouth bleeding, etc. There are cases of enlargement, shrinkage, or a hole in the heart. For this, he has given self-made herbal medicines and many has been cured by his treatment.
Kumno dakis nami ba kinkot kibun kibala kot.
So people with heart problems should proceed to go and meet Mr. Banabas Nongbri. Coming to the next disease called unconsciousness. People become unconscious after they met in an accident or after being hit by a hard object, especially in the head, or they may become unconscious by any other reasons. We met this girl who become unconscious and fall down while walking, standing or sitting also. She was not hit by any hard object, but her case is totally different. Let us meet her with her mother in her house.
The problem that this girl had encountered was that she always fell unconscious. But she recovers herself within a few minutes and then she becomes normal again. She was taken to the city hospital and many tests were taken for the purpose. But all tests did not reveal the cause of the sickness. Then they went to the private clinics, but there was no improvement. Most of doctors attending on her had suggested that the main cause might be due to adolescent stage of the girl and she might be having a problem with her boyfriend or other related thoughts which might trigger her to become unconscious. The girl always falls 6 to 7 times in a day. After the conversation between the mother and daughter, her mother found her daughter innocent. Later, they went to Mr. Banabas Nongbri and he diagnosed that it was a nerve problem which leads to the sickness, especially when the girl is exposed to intense sunshine. She has been consuming his medicines for more than 1 year and now she has recovered from that.
Hadin bangalapit bnia ya ka jingklon babun sin jong ine ihabret ngashamba Kadau, kadei, idon jing tut, ha utit snam, but utit Habakine kitit, kitum ku.
According to Mr. Banabas, he found that the reason for the girl to be unconscious was due to the defect of the nerves and the blood vessel, which when they come in contact, especially when exposed to sunshine, it heats up the area of contact, which caused dizziness. Then she became unconscious. He requested them to report to him after 1 week. After a week, they came back and told him that the number of falling had gradually decreased day by day. They continued his medicines for 1 year and now she is cured.
Te kumta bat kila peteng ya kejingdi dawai cisnam bat menta I lakot.
Well, this is a very strange that even doctors could not detect the cause of unconsciousness in this girl. But Mr. Banabas did. Let us go to the next sickness called acidity. We met one woman who had been cured from acidity under the treatment of Mr. Banabas Nongbri. Let's just go straight to her.
Mình suak long ala sim na wai doktor ete te kawan baik ketu ko jing dap dang abam jar ko long baik bakan mi baik tu sabar ka mai la re badrung ka bab ne te abam ko kendiak kendian ta kawan ko jing terhah po mình suak ko long sip.
This woman was having problems in her stomach. She could not eat food properly because the gas did not allow the food to be swallowed easily. There was inflammation in the abdomen and it swelled up too. She thought that it might be something serious. She went to private clinics, but it did not help at all. Then she went to Mr. Banabas and he found that it was due to high acidity only. After consuming his medicines, she was relieved from the sickness. Acidity is mainly caused by the presence of a gas in the body. The presence of acidity brings about inflammation and pain in any part of the body. His medicines can cure the disease in 3 or 4 months' time.
We now got a clear picture about the development of acidity in the human body, and herbal medicines can bring the remedy out of it. Thank you again for watching this video, and do keep watching for the next video. The part 3 will be very interesting, and we will bring to you about the treatment of diseases like problems in women, child delivery, liver problems and swelling of the glands. Till then, thank you. Goodbye.